And we are back with a new episode of the Workplace Ninja Summit podcast. And these are the gold sponsor introductions. My name is Frans Houdendorp, and together with Harjit, we are the Ninja Reporters. Isn't it, Harjit?
Oh, yes, we are.
And today we have we are excited to introduce another one of our esteemed gold sponsors for the summit, and that is Nerdio. Nerdio is at the forefront of IT automation solutions, specializing in deployment, management, and optimization of virtual desktops. I don't know if it's specific on Microsoft Azure, but I don't know if
It
you
is
are.
Microsoft specific.
Yeah. But thanks, Björn, for joining us from Nerd.io.
Thank you for the invitation, guys. Great to be here. Looking forward to having a conversation with you. So
Yeah,
let's kick it
welcome.
off with some good conversation here.
Yeah.
let's do that. What is Nerd.io for the ones
N-
who don't know that?
For those who doesn't know Nerdio, we are sitting exclusively on top of Microsoft Azure with AVD, Cloud PC, and also Intune. So, but most known for our way to optimize the AVD environment, reduce cost, get the optimization on and reducing the complexity of setting up AVD or maintaining an AVD environment, which is even more complicated in the future. So we are reducing cost, increasing flexibility and simplicity. That's what Nerdio does best in the business, I would say.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Go ahead, Harjit.
I
Do
was,
you
gonna,
have?
I was waiting for you to say something. No, this is interesting.
I, I should I step up and talk even more.
No, no,
We
no.
are really
I learned something new today though, because I was referring to your company as Nerdio, but it's actually Nerd.io, right?
Nerdio.
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 Okay.
Yeah. It's a funny. The name came up during a discussion when it was founded out of a spin-off from MSP by a company in Chicago. They were trying to find a name. Had a lot of guys and maybe women sitting in the room discussing names. And one of the guys said, "Guys, we are nerds, so why don't we call it Nerdio?" So it's like simple, easy, simple. We are nerds. We
It
are end
works.
user
It
nerds.
works. Yeah. So you're sponsoring Ninja Summit, and what prompted you to do that? What are the benefits and that you find valuable for this conference?
I'm born and raised in the EUC community. I started with community work back in 2001, and community work is for Nerdio extremely important. We have our own NVP program and supporting not only Ninja Summit in Lausanne, but we sponsoring a lot of different community events and of course vendor events and summits and things like that. For us, it is important to be there where all the IT pros are to talk to them, see what kind of problems they have, how can we maybe fix some of them, or teach them how we can change to from an old way of working to a new style of working. So
Hmm.
for us, supporting Ninja Summit is like easy as 1, 2, 3. Is like we have to be there to talk to IT pros and decision makers too. So yeah,
Yeah,
IT leaders need to understand that what we can do and what we can help with on top of Microsoft.
yeah. It's a good way to, I think, also share their options, right, available for IT pros for their day-to-day operations and things that they're having challenges with and stuff like that. So
Of course, because the disruption in the EUC community or the market for the last 4 or 5 years has been like incredible, the disruption there.
Hmm.
due to like private equities, peer companies like changing fundamental the way they do business. So to enlighten people that you don't only have one trick pony to go for, you have several options, and when you're going to decide which route you're going to take, you need to be enlightened and knowledgeable of the options who is there. So that's the reason why we have to be out there and being loud and saying, here are we. We're not the biggest company in the world, but what we do extremely well. So that's the reason why we have to be there, to meet people, to talk about sharing knowledge. So that's, yeah, that is our daily business, to talk to people, enlightening
Excellent.
people.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. It's the first time that you're joining us at the summit. Are there any um, specific things that you can, if you will showcase, or you will, what can someone
We
sees at your booth when you're there?
we will bring all our we whistle and bells with us. So we're gonna do demonstrations of how you can do cost optimization, how you can reduce, your asset consumption, maybe by 30, maybe by 50, maybe by 60%, and how you do that optimization, how you can enlighten, for example, Patch Tuesday, how you can like saying that image management has been a trouble in existing all the VDI environments. Now you can say, okay, we're gonna do image update after Patch Tuesday on day number 2, and put that in as a policy. So and we're going to do a
Mm.
lot, and we're going to talk a lot about what we do to when it comes to deployment, and how easy it is to install Nerdio, because we are solidly distributing it through Azure Marketplace. So you can go in today and you can download Nerdio Manager for Enterprise and click install and install it, and you will be up and running in your subscription inside your tenant, because we are inside the tenant. So we are not a kind of cloud layer on top. We are running 100% in Azure in the customer's tenant. We don't at Nerdio, we don't see anything except we get information about how many licenses they are using there. So security wise, if you have control of your Azure environment, you don't have to be worried about Nerdio, because we are running solidly 100% inside the tenant with
Oh wow,
multiple subscription, if you like.
that's amazing. That's amazing to know. Yeah, yeah.
And of
So
course,
licenses, keeping track of licenses is important.
yeah, makes the wheel turn around on our
Exactly.
side of the business. So yeah, it is important that we get something back of all the knowledge we are giving out in our products.
Right, right.
Yeah, I know quite a few people that are working for Nerdio. Most of
Yep,
them are technical.
yep.
So, um, from a technical perspective, are there? Now, you're also doing some marketing. It's needed to be in public, so to communicate with people.
Yep.
Um, to communicate and to get people on your booth, do you have something to share when you're in Lucerne?
Well, of course, we have something to share. We are famous for having a lot of swag. So I can promise you by heart, we're gonna have a lot of swag with us. So Balas and me, maybe some other from Nerdio, we're gonna be there. We have a fantastic marketing department, even if I'm sitting in it. But yeah, so the marketing is doing a good job there. So they are like gonna fill up our booth with swags. So when you have time, stop by, talk to us, and you will see that
So, so
on the
you're
swag
saying that
side,
I should come
we
with
are
it.
loaded.
So you're saying that I should come with an empty suitcase, huh?
Yeah, extra bag would be good.
Yeah,
Now we are famous for that.
Björn, I'm traveling by car from the Netherlands to Switzerland.
Perfect.
Do I need to bring
A
what is
trailer.
it called, a
A
trailer?
troll, bring a trolley with you. Maybe not. I think you can do it if you have a suitcase.
Hey,
I think it
That
will
would
be
IT
be
good.
pros,
But yeah, that
IT
is
pros
one thing.
love
And
swag, so that's perfect.
people love swag, and we have swag bags. So yeah, we will be there with those. No problem at all.
Yeah,
nice, nice.
France and I will be the first ones to show up. So
You're
Definitely,
gonna probably
definitely.
gonna be there before they open it for all the other attendees. Yeah,
yeah,
I know the type. I've been in the industry for almost 30 years, so we always got to get them.
Um, as a last thing, Björn, what do you want to all the attendees that are visiting at the summit? What do you want them to take away from an event perspective? Why are you joining us, and why they help you them?
What I really would like people to leave Ninja Summit and in Lausanne with is like being talking to us at Nerdio, understanding it is a different way of doing DOS, Cloud PC, how they're managing clients, applications, profiles, all all who is like how they can simplify their workday. It's like by far the most important thing. We're going to talk to the people with the cash, with the CFO, and say that we can reduce this amount of money in consumption. But what's really important is the value we at Nerdio brings to the IT professional, giving them a better day, giving them time back to do other stuff who is in the backlog. So all in all, that is the most important for us. So we can teach them how they can do it differently, and of course, how we can improve security and reduce the risk in a AVD cloud PC projects. But for most AVD project, how we can reduce the implementation risk, how we can help them getting things online and in production as fast as possible. So by far that is our goal, to teach the community and the attendees how simple and easy and flexible VDI DOS deployment can be done, administrated with Intune when it comes to physical, virtual desktop and applications. Yeah, that is our goal. Do it
thank you.
simple.
Yeah,
Don't have to be
excellent.
hard.
No, that's
So, yeah, go ahead.
no, that's good. That's good. Good takeaways for people to have, and I'm sure they're gonna enjoy it. They're gonna learn something new, and I am too. So
Yeah,
um,
and if you are in the virtual workspace area, if you're active in it, then definitely you need to visit the booth of Nerdio.
yeah,
And if you're coming to the event and you want swag, then you need also to visit the booth of Nerdio. So more than one reason to visit. So
It is
that's
by
what it is.
It is
yeah,
by far important when you do in a modern workspace environment now, because things will change in Microsoft. So you will see that we are just at Nerdio playing in the modern workspace field. So I
yeah.
would say come and visit us. We're gonna have fun.
All right. And hey,
Definitely.
thanks for sponsoring. Really appreciate that. And thanks for joining us here on this podcast. And I think people are going to enjoy listening to you.
Good.
Yes.
Thank you for the
Thank
invitation, and to all those people who is watching and hasn't signed up for the event. Do sign up for Ninja Summit in Lausanne, because we want to see you there as a sponsor, but also as a community member.
Excellent.
Definitely. Thank you. And thank you for joining us on today's episode of the Workplace Ninja Summit sponsor introduction. And we had a fantastic time speaking with Björn from Nerdio. We hope you found the insights shared today as intriguing as we did, and we are excited about what Nerdio has planned for the summit. Be sure to visit the booth at the event, what we told already, for more details and some fantastic swag. Stay tuned for more episodes featuring our incredible sponsors. Until next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye bye.